Hello students, today we are going to study about the square wave generation. So this actually the program is DAC. In this DAC program we have two subprograms. First one is generating square wave, second one is generating triangular wave. So today we shall see about generation of square wave. So first, as usual, the first step is to create the new project. So for that, go to project, select new project. So this is my folder, so I will create one more subfolder here. So I will name it as SQ for my easy representation. So in this I will save my project name as SQ and then save it. So next, selecting the target device. Our target device is LPC1768. If you type here, you will get the target device. Select the description of this LPC1768 is shown here. We have already discussed in the class. So after selecting this LPC1768, click OK. So here select no. So your target is created and we have to write the program. So for that, select new file here. So here I have already written the code. I will just copy and place here. So this is my program for square wave generation. So I will save this as sq.c. So it's must and should you should save the file as with extension .c. Okay, after that save it. See here the keywords are highlighted now. So now you should add this C file to the source group. So for that, so right click on this source group, select the third option, add existing files to group. So here you should change this to C source file. So your source file is here. Select, add, close it. Here you can check your C file is added. Similarly, add the library file to the source group. Right click on this, add existing files to group. Your library file will be on the desktop. Okay, here you should select the standard library. So since the file type is C type, it is not visible. Change this to library. It is visible here now. Start.lib, this is the library file. Select this, add and close it. Now you can see here square.c and your library files are added. So now we shall do the translation. For that, go to project, perform this translate option. So here we have 0 errors. Okay, so now go right click on the target, okay, you have to select the options for target. So here the device is LPC1768. do not change anything here. Click here output. In the output you have to select the hex file. So this file, whatever the hex file is created here, this file will be dumped on the LPC1768 target board. And next, go to linker, use this option, use memory layout from the target dialog, and then click OK. So now once again I will save it. Again I am going to perform the translate operation option, which is a shortcut here. Next, after performing translation with 0 errors, successfully completed compiling, next I will go to project, I will build the target. So here creating hex file, that means hex file has been created successfully. So now this hex file should be dumped on into the LPC1768 kit. Okay, so to perform that operation, so here you should go to the FlashMagick software that is present on the shortcut is present on the desktop. Double click on this. Okay, your FlashMagick will open, and here you should, and one important thing is COM 4. This is the COM port. This COM 4 should be matching with the this USB where you have connected. I have checked this. This is COM 4 only. Now I will go to initially first erase the previous programs. I go to ISP, erase flash option is there, select that. You can choose any one of this and choose this option, erase all flash plus code, erase. Okay, so now the previous programs are closed, removed. Okay, now I will browse. I will select the file. This is my project. See, xq.hex. This is the file. Hex file has been created. Open. Now you can do this start option. So this is the progress. So finished. So this green color fully completed with the message finished. This represents that it is completely successfully dumped into the target board. Okay, so coming to the target board. So this is your target board, LPC1768. See, I have connected, since we have generated the square wave, the square wave can be seen in the CRO. So that's the reason these are the two ports, okay, the positive and the ground. This is connected to the DAC. See here, you can see DAC. This particular part is the DAC, that is interface to the LPC1768. Okay, so this is the positive terminal, this is the negative terminal connected here. There are two pins here. First to this side pin is called as positive terminal. This is the ground, which is connected to the CRO. See, the square wave is generated. Okay, so this is the output of square wave generation. Okay, you can easily, square wave is generated. Okay, you can increase the voltage divisions. Okay, it is it. So this is the output. Okay, thank you.